Welcome everyone to Live for 45 with Action Greensboro. This is your weekly dose of what's happening in the community and how we can keep you connected to all the great things in Greensboro. My name is Sarah McGuire. I'm the director of synerG Young Professionals with Action Greensboro, and I am delighted today to have two fellow young professionals with me, and we are going to be chatting about what's happening in Greensboro. We know that the holiday season is upon us. Winter is here, and this season is going to be like no other. I know we're all wondering how things will be, how we will celebrate and get together with our loved ones and friends and family. And though, although things may look different, one thing we do know is that Greensboro is resilient. We are a creative community and a caring community, and we've got a lot of great things happening this holiday season and into the winter that we want to talk about today. And so I will ask my guests to introduce themselves and then we'll jump right in. Paislee, tell us a little bit about who you are.
Yes, I am Paislee. I am with the Greensboro Convention and Visitors Bureau. I work in the marketing department, so I am always constantly promoting all things Greensboro to visitors, travelers, and I'm excited to share these upcoming events in December happening now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And Jasmine?
Greetings, everyone. I'm Jasmine Beard, president of the Greensboro JCs. We're a young professionals organization and we promote servant leadership, civic engagement, service projects, and professional development in the community. And many of you know us for the service projects that we provide and collaborating with other awesome nonprofits in the community. Professionally, I am chief strategy consultant for Ajoy Consulting.
Thank you so much, Jasmine. We see your Ajoy monogram there on your sweater. And Paislee failed to mention it, but Paislee also serves on synerG's Leadership Council. So we've got some very active young professionals on our call today.
Yes,
So go ahead.
Oh, I was just like, I'm always bad at introducing myself. So yes, I am on synerG and it's a lot of fun. Applications are due tomorrow.
Yes. If you are applying for synerG Council, the applications are due tomorrow. Thank you for bringing that up. And as Jasmine mentioned, the Greensboro JCs are one of the best organizations when it comes to community partnerships, and synerG and Action Greensboro are very fortunate to be one of those partners with them. And so we get to work with them to present some of the programming that we do throughout the year and also help support the good work that they do. And so I'd like to turn it over to Jasmine now to talk about a really successful project that the Greensboro JC spearheaded earlier this year and how you can engage with it during the winter. Jasmine?
Thank you, Sarah. So recently we had the privilege to partner with Rockers Print Shop and GSO Lab. They are heavily arts focused and arts as a means of service in the community. And so we had the opportunity to partner with them to lead a mural tour, or for Halloween, it was a mural scavenger hunt. And so this allowed us to collaborate again with a lot of community partners, come together and provide a need for the community, especially during tough and challenging times such as the one we're in. So this mural tour was planned and executed within less than 2 weeks, literally a week and a half. And Sarah, you saw how quickly things came together.
Yes, you know how to lead a team.
Thank you. It was definitely collaboration and high efficiency at best. And so with that, this provided an opportunity for everyone to get out of the house after, experiencing months of lockdown, semi-lockdown, and the uncertainty of being able to go back to the office or to school. It also provided some social distant fun for family, adults and children alike. It was a health-friendly event. For those that are conscious about their steps. It allowed you to get out and get your steps. We had 3 different stops within the city, or 3 different stations. Those locations were on Cornwallis at Irving Park Art and Frame, who was also one of our partners that made this possible. And then the other locations were at Rockers Print Shop, on East Washington Street. And then the 3rd location was Transform GSO, formerly known as HQ, at 111 West Lewis Street across from Boxcar. So we had a lot of fun. It was a very successful event. And more importantly, it allowed the community to see the artistic talent that has been gifted to our city from around the world. Many artists come from other states, other countries. The most recent installation that we celebrated and launched or revealed that day was from Shitoshi, which is also known as Dragon 76, and he's from Japan. Currently, recently residing in New York for only less than 6 months in the US with his wife. And they gifted us the piece of art at Irving Park and Frame. So with that being said, art serves many purposes in our lives for humans or humanity in general, from telling stories, documenting history, as well as serving as a form of therapy, not just artistic expression. And so me having a arts background as a performer, professional performer in visual arts, and early on in my childhood, I could definitely appreciate something like this. And this also allows us to appeal to other interests in the young professional community, right? So some of our key partners were Triad Adult and Pediatric Medicine, Piedmont Business Capital, definitely the Weatherspoon Museum. They were a key partner in helping making this happen as well, and others that include synerG, of course, great partner, AWOL Fitness, East Greensboro Now, and many others. So again, it was very successful. We got great reviews from the community. They were so delighted. A lot of people were stressed. We got plenty of phone calls that from community members stating, I did not know what I was going to do with my children for Halloween, or, I was just distraught because they're at home all day with school and we rarely get out. So they said this was an awesome and genius idea. Thank you all so much for doing this. And one of our and another great community member and city councilman, Justin Outland, and his entire family came out. So they got to experience the entire tour and had great feedback about it as well. So that was a big win for the community. I always believe it takes a community to serve a community, and that's exactly what we did for that project. And one of the other elements of it was we collected donations at each location to support our Thanksgiving meal giveaway that had happened back in November as well. So some people didn't even know about that. They just read the tour and they said, well, just because you guys are giving back, who can I call? I want to bring back some groceries. And we had plenty of groceries to contribute to the Thanksgiving meal giveaway. We are looking to do more because of the demand and the request. So we will be following up with community partners on collaborating again to make this happen.
Yes, that sounds great.
You can check out the website, gsolab.org, for more information. Also, you can follow the page, GSO Mural Tours on Facebook. And you'll get to see a lot of the art and the fun pictures that we took of the people that came by to take pictures in front of the murals or at the different stations when they were collecting candy. And then another opportunity to give back to the community, which is something that we do every year at the Greensboro JCs, is the Kidsmas Miracle Project that we do. This one is where we partner with the Greensboro Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club, and we take a group of young adolescents Christmas shopping, and we spend an average of about $150 per child, and we take them shopping and we get their wish list, and then we have fun wrapping gifts. We typically have breakfast with them, we go shopping, and then we wrap the gifts, and then we deliver them to the parents when they pick them up in the afternoon. This year we have to do it a little bit different. So we were all excited that we don't have to do away with the project because of the pandemic. So we won't get to go shopping with the youth. They'll provide an actual list of the things that they want. And we typically partner with Target. Most of the time they agree to cover the tax fees for us, so that 100% of your donation of $150 goes exclusively to the child's gifts. And so we'll be partnering with them again this year. We'll go shopping for them, and then we will be socially distant at the Boys and Girls facility at the Salvation Army and wrap gifts again this year. And then we'll just call the parents to come and pick up those items. So if you are interested in donating or sponsoring a child, the fee is $150. If you would like to volunteer to help wrap gifts or participate in any capacity, you can reach out to our VP of External Affairs, who is also our incoming president for 2021, Portia Childs. And her email is portiachilds@gmail.com, and that's PORSHECHILES@gmail.com. And if you just put in the title Kidsmas Miracle Project and let her know you'd like to be involved.
That the Kidsmas Miracle is a long-standing JC's project, correct? That's an annual thing. And I am so excited to hear that you're not just bagging it because of COVID. And what I love about the project is that you can really be involved from a lot of different aspects. I know that we all have varying levels of comfortability with being out and about during COVID. So if you don't want to go out at all, you can always make that donation to help the project along. Or if you're really good at wrapping Christmas presents, then volunteer for that part and let me know, because I'm not, and I always need some help with that. No, but I'm really pleased to hear that you're still moving forward with that, especially this year, because we know that a lot of families with being laid off or furloughed or having some economic issues that maybe we haven't seen in years past. So kudos to the Greensboro JCs for continuing that program. And we'll be sure to drop information, Portia's information on the chat box on today's video so that you can contact her if you'd like to be involved. And we'll also put information for the Greensboro mural tours. This is a very COVID-friendly activity that you can do not just during the holiday season, but throughout the year. Greensboro has a rich pool of public art for you to view, mural or not. There's a lot of it out there, and we can link some websites for you to take a look at. And I'm sure Paislee can talk about that a little bit too. But it's, as Jasmine said, it's a form of therapy. It's a great way to get out, get some fresh air, see art through a different perspective, see what the artist is trying to speak to you, and how it enriches our community. So absolutely. Do the mural tour if you haven't done it. If you didn't get a chance to do it over Halloween, take some time this December, January, when you're looking for a day to get out of the house and just enjoy all of the free, beautiful art that we have here in our community.
Yes, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, Jasmine, thank you so much for stopping by and sharing that information with us. As I said, we will link all of the appropriate emails and website addresses in the chat function here so that you all watching at home can click on that and get involved if you want to. And Jasmine, if we don't talk to you again, we hope that you have a lovely holiday season, and we look forward to working with you in 2021.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. And I hope you all get to enjoy the videos that debuted. If you did miss the event, there's a great recap of it in the videos that will be shared as well. Yes. And I hope you all have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Jasmine. Bye.
Bye.
Well, we're so glad that Jasmine could stop by. And now we've got Paislee, who again is with the CVB here in Greensboro. And Paislee is Miss Greensboro. She knows it all, and she is one of our community's biggest advocates. And I'm really excited to talk with you, Paislee, about what we've got going on this December.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to share these upcoming events. These are very holiday specific. All of them have been working towards socially responsible, socially safe programming. If you want to do your part when you go out, we do have a program called countonmenc.org, and you can sign the pledge that says when you go out, you are being safe. They also have a list of participating businesses. Most of these holiday events are on that as well. And so, you know, we are making a mutual pledge to stay safe during these COVID times.
Yes.
But I have 7 great events that anyone, all ages, are welcome to go to and participate. And we look forward to having you there.
Let's dive in. Tell me about them.
Yes, I'm going to get my little slideshow going.
Yeah, absolutely. And while Paislee is pulling that up, I'll just say that this list that we're going to go through today is certainly not the end of it. So I encourage you to get connected with your neighborhood listservs, with your faith community listservs, different areas of town. Check out what we've got going on. As I said before, Greensboro is a really resilient and creative community, and I know that there's a lot of really cool stuff going on out there. So discover what's safe and what's comfortable for you. And after you've done all the awesome things that Paislee is going to tell us about, explore some other options.
Yes, yes, yes. So the first one I want to talk about is one that the Greensboro Convention and Visitors Bureau is a participating sponsor. They are also on Count on Me and See. The Greensboro Science Center has Winter Wonder Lights, and it is going on now through January 3rd with 12 immersive light experiences in the evening. You go in and masks on. There's a chance to meet Santa. You can hear the Greensboro Opera play. There's so many beautiful lights, selfie opportunities all around. You also get to go on the Rotary Club's carousel, which has just opened up, and it is socially safe as well. So it is a great experience, a wonderful evening. They have discount days early in the week. The later in the weeks have Santa and other special events. They also sell ornaments and Christmas decorations. So it's a great holiday thing, and it is in its first year. So this is the perfect holiday tradition for this time.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it. This is the inaugural Winter Wonder Lights. And we, synerG, we're actually excited to be able to participate in this too. We're going to be having our monthly social gathering. I use the term gathering loosely there, but next week at Winter Wonder Lights. So again, this is family friendly, all ages. This would be a great date night. This is just I'm really excited. I have not been yet. I think the tunnel I've seen pictures of the tunnel on Instagram. I think that one's going to be my favorite part.
Yes, and there's 3 light shows that go like every couple of minutes. So it's a ton of fun, a great evening with the family. And so the next item I have is the Greensboro Ballet Drive-In Nutcracker. Many communities have kind of rearranged the annual tradition, and this year we are fortunate enough that the Greensboro Ballet is offering a drive-in experience at the Greensboro Coliseum December 18th through the 20th. And this is a great opportunity. Tickets are on sale now, and it's a relatively affordable experience considering how much it typically is at the Carolina Theater. But they are doing a lot of great work. You'll get to see all of our beautiful dancers in a socially distant way, as well as tickets for this event also go and help the community at large too. So
now, did they film this ahead of time at the Carolina Theater?
They have filmed it socially safe at the Carolina Theater, masks on. It's like I said, it's going to be a fun event. I'm kind of sad that we don't get our Nutcracker this year where they bring out the dogs, but this drive-in is a great alternative. And if you are a Nutcracker fan, this is the greatest way to do it this year and be safe and support your community as well.
Now, do you know if the pricing, the tickets for this, is it per car or per person?
It is per car. So you can fill your car up. You can even come in your PJs, which is
bring your own snacks, bring your hot chocolate.
Yes, you can definitely do that. They will have food and drink available for purchase as well. So you can just have a really neat, safe experience seeing a beautiful production and an annual thing as well. So that is my number 2 activity. Awesome. Yes. Number 3 is the Sunset Hills Christmas Ball and No-K. So typically we have what is called the Running of the Balls. It has been considered by by Reader's Digest, one of the nicest cities in America is the Sunset Hills area. And so typically they do a 5K with the proceeds going to Second Harvest Food Bank. This year, just because we're all zoomed out, they're going to have a No-K, but you can still get a t-shirt and bib. The race starts tomorrow, so or the registration starts tomorrow. I'm not sure on my registration thing.
It's coming up.
It's coming up. You can pick it up at Sunset Hills, or they can deliver it to you if you are out of the city. It is a lot of fun. The lights are still going to be on display, so you can, socially distance, drive through their community and see these gorgeous lights and still make that donation for food and perishable goods. It is just a beautiful community light display that is very underappreciated sometimes, I feel like. So I wanted to make sure this got acknowledged.
Yeah,
I don't know.
no, it's fantastic. I feel like this has grown so much in just like the past 4 or 5 years. I'm not really sure how long it's been happening, but I'm glad to hear that they're still doing the donation. So at the very least, take a drive through the neighborhood and drop off a few canned items. I know they have like big collection bins at certain places in the neighborhood. And the one thing that I love about the Christmas balls is that they seem to stay up a couple of weeks past Christmas, which I love. Because then when you're kind of in that, sad after Christmas slump, you can still drive through the neighborhood and view the lights. So.
Yes, and the nice thing is it goes up to like that Walker Elam Avenue part, so you could grab some food from there and drive around. So it has a great community location. It's bridges you from Winter Wonder Lights to downtown Greensboro.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
There's lots of connection to keeping the whole city festive this season. So our next event is Piedmont Winterfest, which is our ice skating outside, which is always nice because even when the weather is like in the 60s, you can still go out and ice skate and feel like you are in like Rockefeller Center in New York.
Yes.
This year, reservations are required for entrance in, so you get to schedule your time ahead of time. They also on Tuesday nights are having curling, which if you're a curling person, you can see that or join a team. Either way, it's a neat sport that has fun pants, from what I'm told. Tuesdays are curling league. But if you also just want to ice skate, not outside, we do have the Greensboro Ice House too, and that also has that ice skating needs, because who doesn't like to ice skate in the wintertime? Even if you have two left legs, it's still a lot of fun.
And they have the little things that you can hold on to while you're skating too, if you need a little extra balance.
Yes, and
sorry, go ahead, Paislee.
Oh, I was going to say yes, and it goes until January 31st, so you have a very long season to enjoy ice skating in Greensboro.
And I think I heard, correct me if I'm wrong, I know that you mentioned that you have to make reservations, and I think they're capping those at 30 people at one time, so plenty of space out on the rink to be separated from folks.
Absolutely, and if not, I'm sure you can lean on the wall and kind of wait for people to pass by too.
Sure.
So that is happening, and it's happening this year on the south end of Greensboro. So that's where Boxcar, it's off Lewis Street, Boxcar, South End, Launch Greensboro is there too. Or right, is that what it's called? Not
Transform Greensboro.
Transform Greensboro. So right there, and that is a fun event. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
So the next one is downtown in December. And this, usually we've had the Festival of Lights, then we have our tree up, one big weekend full of fun. This year we are actually having over 6 different items.
Holy moly.
Yeah, and they're all socially safe, socially responsible. You can go at your own pace, go at your own time. So if you drive downtown and you look and you're like, this is a little bit too many people, you are more than welcome to come back. It really kicks off on December 4th and goes all the way until Christmas Eve. So you have a lot of opportunity to go and experience downtown in December. I'm going to kind of go off on a list of the programs. And
yeah,
Sarah,
let's hear it.
Yeah, and Sarah, you are welcome to help me with this, because it's so many things. And DGI, Downtown Greensboro Incorporated, is the primary sponsor and has the most information, most up-to-date information. And I recommend checking their website out to get that information.
And
But
we will drop that. I see it here on the screen, downtowngreensboro.org/downtown in December, but we'll drop the link to that and to everything that Paislee is talking about today in the chat so that you can easily click on it to register or make your plans.
Okay, so Light the Night has a laser light display. It's kind of a socially more responsible way of our Festival of Lights. There will be street performers. All of the downtown dining and shopping will be out and about. You can see all of that as well as this laser pyrotechnic show, and that is this weekend in downtown Greensboro. And next weekend is the Balloon Regatta, and that has all of the floating balloons that we know and love from our annual holiday parade. But this year, instead of them driving and you stay, you drive and see them as they stay. So it's a nice reverse parade, essentially.
I like it.
Yes, and they encourage you as a car and as driving to dress up and play the part of feeling like you're also afloat in a parade. So it'll be neat. A lot of community members will be out showcasing their floats, as well as having our beautiful balloons that some have said are the largest after on the on our coast to Macy's. So that's
I also heard that. That's crazy. So if you can't make it up to New York, then we're the next best thing.
Yes. And then also starting this weekend is Sonic Forest, Tinseltown, and Peppermint Alley. All have great holiday cheer, all socially safe and responsible. And then, of course, you cannot miss Santa at the Carolina Theater. Again, he will be socially safe. Reservations are required, and that is every weekend in December, and there might be a couple of Fridays too. So please register in advance for that. But all of this is just all the fun that is downtown in December. Sarah, I know you had a couple that I think I'm missing.
Yes. Well, and I also wanted to say, I heard through the grapevine that it may or may not snow in Hamburger Square this weekend.
Ooh, that
so
should be fun.
If you're downtown checking out Peppermint Alley or Tinseltown or the laser show or anything like that, just keep your eye out for a few snowflakes falling around Hamburger Square. And I forgot to mention, I'm staring right at it on your, the beautiful picture on your screen is of the tree that is lit up in Center City Park downtown. There won't be a grand tree lighting this year, but
it's already up.
Yeah, it's lit, it's up. So as you're enjoying all of these other events downtown, be sure to walk by the tree and check it out. It didn't get the grand countdown like it did in years past, but it's beautiful nonetheless.
Definitely.
So yeah, Paislee mentioned a couple more items that we wanted to bring up. One of those is a little bit more charitable, and that is the 12 days of meals. If you'll remember earlier in this vortex of 2020, downtown Greensboro ran a really successful campaign for meals for frontline workers, which was a win-win because the meals came from downtown Greensboro restaurants and they were given to those frontline workers who were continue to work so hard during this pandemic. So in that vein, they are doing the 12 days of meals. They're partnering with Greensboro Urban Ministries. And so they're raising money. They are covering the cost of meals from downtown Greensboro restaurants to give to the Greensboro Urban Ministry and all that they support. So be sure to check that out too if you're looking for a charitable way to be involved in all of the holiday magic downtown. And then one more thing that we wanted to mention that's just a little bit more fun if you're kind of into like a little competition, little scavenger hunt kind of thing. They are offering downtown Greensboro their Merry Madness passport. So if you have participated in the downtown Greensboro's summer passport program, this is the same thing, except they are just doing it during Christmas time. You can download the passport from the website, and every time you participate in shopping or dining or something downtown, you get a stamp, and then they're giving away some prizes to folks who complete their passport. So this is a great way to explore all that is downtown. I know for a lot of us, our visits downtown are less frequent than they have been in the past. There's a lot of really great opportunity downtown for holiday shopping, holiday dining, and even beyond the holidays. We know that our small businesses need us to support them, not just during this time, but all year round. So use that passport as an opportunity to get to know some of the shops and restaurants and places that you wouldn't normally go. So those are just a couple of more opportunities. Downtown Greensboro is blowing it out of the water this holiday season. They have got anything you could ever want pretty much every weekend between now and the end of the year, even extending into January with the ice skating rink downtown. So if you're looking for a way to get out and about, this is it.
Definitely. And I will say, I believe the scavenger hunt, the app contest has a chance to win a stay at the newly renovated downtown Marriott. So that's also a great way to support another business as well. And then, perfect places to find your holiday gifts that you might need. So,
and I know, Paislee, while we're talking about that, if somebody wanted to just do a little Greensboro staycation, can you tell us a little bit about some of the hotels and what they're offering?
Yes, I actually have a slide for that.
Oh, perfect.
So we'll come back to that
awesome.
to the near end. So but I'm going to keep this ball rolling on holiday cheer. Another place you can go is Friendly Center. Not only do they have great shops and dining this holiday season that you can do, but they're also celebrating the season. As you can see in this picture, they have the lovely waving Santa that greets you as you enter the shopping center, but they also have some photo opportunities with Santa as well as family portraits, which who doesn't love getting some portraits done? And they have a great gift guide. Again, that's kind of on the bottom of the screen. It will be linked in the message.
Fantastic.
So another just great place to do your holiday shopping. Go downtown, then go to Friendly Center. Who knows, you'll probably get almost everyone off your list. And so our second to last one, I don't know if you need a Christmas tree yet. If you haven't gotten one, Hickory Creek Farms is a very old farm. It's been around for like 100 years, and they have cut your own Christmas tree, and that's just in Greensboro. So you can go and pick up a tree, cut it down, and take it home. And they also sometimes have Santa as well. So please give them a go for a little bit more of that like agro-tourism type of adventure. That would be a great place to go. Who doesn't like getting fresh cut trees? It's south of Greensboro, kind of like in the middle between Wet and Wild and like Ingrid Farms.
Gotcha.
So there's, lots of fun at Hickory Creek Farm. Get some agro-tourism, local produce type of thing.
You don't have to travel all the way to the mountains just to get a tree.
Yes, they do it for you. And Sarah, as you had mentioned, we are talking about a staycation at the Greensboro Convention and Visitors Bureau. We definitely cater to the visitors of Greensboro. We want visitors here, stay a while, come back. We love it. And we love helping you plan those events. So if you are from out of state and you need help planning your family reunions, weddings, as well as your business conferences, that is what Greensboro Convention and Visitors Bureau does. And we're happy to help you. But for the holiday season, we want to promote staycations, as traveling is not in some of the best interest, as we do have travel restrictions in other parts of the country and other countries. So we are offering some staycation packages. The link is in the comments and on this display. Not only do we have the beautiful Marriott, as you can see, they are the grand staircase. We also have the Hotel Denham that has just been renovated. Both Proximity and O. Henry have some great packages that involve some food and beverage, because they not only are Proximity and O. Henry, they're Lucky 32. They're also Green Valley, Printworks Bistro. All of them are all together, and they all have some great programming and packaging. Hyatt Place downtown is right downtown where all the action is.
Yeah.
If you want to relax this season, as I'm sure we've all had somewhat of a stressful year, Grand Over Resort and Spa, they are the only spa resort in Greensboro, and they also have golf. I know, Sarah, you're a golfer. Have you played the Easter West?
I have not played either of the courses, and I would love to. So that one is definitely on my staycation radar. There's nothing like a little cold round of golf.
Yeah, just bundle up. You'll get the energy from the swings.
Yes.
And they are beautifully decorated for the season. They have like almost like a 3-story tall tree. I'm probably exaggerating on how tall it is, but it is very beautiful. If you are in the mood for just some gorgeous decorations, I highly recommend going to the Grand Over and just taking it in. They have some great restaurants, Di Valletta. They have a little like quick and serve, as well as 2 bars that again are serving socially distantly, but also are a great place to enjoy. They have some fire pits as well, so you can kind of go outside if you're not one to stay in. Bundle up and enjoy that. So yeah, this is my overall list of all the fun that's happening as the year ends in Greensboro.
Yeah, a lot to pick from. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. I need to get my planner out and mark all these dates down.
Yes.
I picked out, I kind of made a little short list of the things that I want to do the most. The Nutcracker is always on my list every year. I either see it at the Carolina Theater here in Greensboro or the Stevens Center in Winston-Salem. So I am so happy that there's an option for that this year. It just doesn't feel like Christmas without that for me. I do have a question about the staycation slide while we're on it.
Yeah.
The top right-hand corner, that is the Marriott post renovations. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes. So they have just completed a $17 million renovation. All the rooms, as well as the interior, as you've seen in this lobby, have all been redone. The bar area is also done. And if you are part of the Marriott Binvoy, they have an M Club here, which is a really special treat if you are a member of that program, and that'll be opening soon. But overall, they've got a new fitness space, new room accommodations. It's beautiful in there. Even to just go, I know the Grand Case, I remember seeing lots of seniors, students wanting their pictures taken there. So you can still go and take it, but it is just a whole new look and feel. I mean, you could even do a transformation Tuesday of you during the old old renovations to the new ones. And it's a gorgeous space. They also are socially distancing and responsible. So if you have to do any kind of meeting, holiday type thing, they're wanting to accommodate all of our 94 accommodations in Greensboro.
Wow.
I know that is a very large number. I hopefully one day get to 100, just so we can be we have 100 places to stay.
I bet we can get there.
But of there are 94 accommodations, and all of them are eager and ready to serve you and hope to make a staycation or a getaway, or bring your mother-in-laws, father-in-laws in, or whatever the case may be.
If you do have family that happens to be traveling to you over the holiday season, they've got plenty of options to pick from.
Feel free to follow us for more on what's going on in Greensboro. We are on all social channels, minus TikTok and Snapchat. But we are welcome to give you guys suggestions. You can also reach out to us if you have any concerns or anything that you're looking for. We can definitely help you, whether it be I'm looking for kosher meals, or I have a group of 50 people that I want to socially distance and make an event happen. We are here for that. So I hope that makes sense.
Yes.
Comment, and subscribe, right?
We will like, comment, subscribe, and we'll share all that information at the end of today's session, as well as in the comments on Facebook, so that you can just click right out to it. But yeah, be sure to give them a follow on Instagram, Facebook, all the platforms, as well as synerG, because we like to share all the good things that are happening too, so you can find some information on our social channels as well. Paislee, thank you so much for just, again, overwhelming me with options, things to do. It's easy to say, oh, well, there's nothing to do this holiday season. But it's clearly the exact opposite of that. Holiday and winter is going to be as vibrant as ever. It'll just feel a little different, but we've made the most of what we've got. And honestly, I'm really excited about some of the options this year.
Yes, the holidays are here, and the city is definitely trying to bring some cheer. So you will be socially, safe, distance-wise. We have activities for you, and we hope you're comfortable enough to enjoy them. And if not, like them on our social media channels.
Well, if you have any additional questions for Paislee about any of the options that she shared with us today, drop a comment on the Facebook video and we'll get you connected with her, or we'll answer it right there on Facebook. And be sure to share this video with anyone that you know who is in the Greensboro area and is looking for a way to brighten up their season. We've got some really, really wonderful things happening.
Yes, and I'm telling you, Sarah, we should do this again, and I can show other fun activities that exist all year long.
We need to just make this session a quarterly one so that we can talk about what's happening throughout the year, COVID or not. So
yeah, there's so much great things happening, and so many businesses, and yeah, there's just so much. I love it.
Thank you to you and the CVB for continuing to advocate for Greensboro and sharing all the great things that are happening here. And thank you, Paislee, for joining us today. As Paislee said, if you are interested in getting to know more about synerG, reach out to us. If you are applying to be a part of our 2021 council, remember that those applications are due tomorrow. We also invite you to be a part of any of our committees and, of course, be a member. Or if you have any questions about Action Greensboro on the whole, please just reach out to us. We're happy to chat. I think that will wrap us up for Live for 45 today. Thank you again, Paislee and Jasmine, who was with us earlier.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Yeah, and we just want to say that as the year winds down, we've got a couple of Live for 45s left. We have loved presenting these weekly opportunities to you on Facebook, and we look forward to reimagining what they might look like in 2021. Next week on Live for 45, we will kick it back over to the Downtown Greenway. They're going to be chatting with Darlene McClinton, who is the artist who is livening up the Color House mural at the Moorhead Park on the Downtown Greenway.
Yeah. So I just saw some pictures and I was like, oh, this is so exciting.
Yes, there's some really, really good pictures going up on the Downtown Greenway's Instagram and Facebook. So if you want a sneak peek, check out their Instagram and join us on Live for 45 next week to hear from Darlene, the artist, all about what's going on there. So Paislee, thank you again, and we will see you all next week.
All right, bye.